Hello friends. The night was cold, and the air was filled with the hum of cars on Doughty Ferry Road. In the dim light of a flickering street lamp, a lone figure was moving cautiously, a trembling dog with matted fur and unsteady steps. An old coffee can hung around her neck, rusty and dented, its sharp edges digging into her skin. She had worn it for so long that it had become a part of her. Her name was Java. Joshua, another homeless man, trotted next to her, his ribs visible under his patchwork coat. He never left her side, as if his mere presence could protect her from the cruelty of the world. Together they roamed the streets, two shadows linked by a silent understanding. Then a miracle. A passerby, a stranger whose name will never be known, spotted them in the dark. His breath caught in his throat at the sight of Java's suffering, the cruel metal prison around her neck, the raw wounds underneath. Without hesitation, he called for help, and then disappeared into the night, leaving behind only hope. The following hours were a blur of sirens and insistent voices. Java was rushed to Metro Paws Animal Hospital, where a team of veterinarians worked in silent desperation. I had to take out the coffee can, carefully and painfully. It had been there since she was a puppy, a grotesque collar that stunted her growth and wounded her spirit. Dr. Bennett's hands were steady as she cut through the metal. "Wait, sweet girl," she whispered. Java's breathing was shallow, and her body was weak from infection and malnutrition. But she fought. She wanted Asterisk to live outside the operating room the world was waiting for. News of the coffee dog spread, and strangers sent prayers, donations, and love. No one could understand how such cruelty could exist, how a living being could be allowed to suffer like this. The district attorney launched an investigation, but the answers came slowly. The days passed. Java, now Olivia, opened her eyes to a new reality. The jar was gone. Although the pain was present, it gradually subsided. And for the first time in her life, she knew kindness. Her foster family accepted her, and their gentle hands calmed her fears. Joshua was also safe. He was adopted by a couple who promised that he would never be alone again.